Know that there's a secret metric that you should be looking at when you're planning your TikTok videos? No, it's not likes, no, it's not follows or shares. It's actually something completely different that a lot of people glance over. So today I'm going to give you that secret metric, and I'm also going to show you different video styles that you can do and how to edit your videos to help boost this metric. So before I give you the secret metric, you first have to understand how TikTok makes money. TikTok makes money through advertisements. So the more advertisements a person watches is the more money that TikTok will make. Based off of that, TikTok wants people to stay on their platform for longer, and they'll boost all the videos that make that happen. So what is this secret metric that I talk about? It is called retention rate. So this is how long a viewer stays on the video before either swiping away or clicking to something else. So this can be anywhere from 25, 50, or 100% of your video. It is basically a metric that tells TikTok how long that person stayed, like what's the duration of the video that they stayed. Now all the way through is 100, and if they keep watching it over and over, then it's 110, 120, 200, 300. If you're lucky, if you have a higher retention rate, then TikTok will want to boost you more because they want people to stay on their platform for longer so they can make more money. That brings us to the type of content that you can create that will generate that type of buzz. So one of my favorite topics to touch on is trend hacking. So what is trend hacking? This is when you know that a trend is either up and coming or it's coming close, then you hop on that and you make a video about that trend that's either about to pop off, or maybe it is popping off right now and you just want to hop on it. So for example, the other day I created a TikTok video about Apple releasing their iPhone 15 and changing the port to a USB-C. Now I knew that this was going to be a big deal because obviously people want to know, well, why the hell would Apple change something that they've had for so long? And I touched on it and I made it very descriptive, but quick. That's another factor into increasing your engagement rate. If you make a quick yet informative video, then TikTok will more likely boost your video. So I got 11,000 views within a 48-hour window. So how did I plan out my video to get this many views in 48 hours? Well, I posted the video on the Wednesday and Apple started shipping the phones on the Friday. Why did I do that? Well, from the Wednesday to the Friday, it gave that grace period for YouTube to understand what this content's about and who would like to see it. So it was testing different audiences, and then eventually it got its hooks into the right audience and took off from there. Now, the fact that it was quick and straight to the point led to people watching it more than once. So my retention rate was somewhere in the 120% range, which was telling YouTube or TikTok that this is a good video, so promote it. Number 2 is fun facts. Everybody loves a quick little fun fact and they love to learn new things. So if you can make it very engaging yet wacky, then people are going to want to listen to it and watch it all the way through. This helped my friend Doug and AK grow their TikTok account to over 60,000 followers. Now, unfortunately, TikTok took down their first channel, so he used this same strategy to rebuild his entire TikTok account once again. This goes to prove that this is the only way to grow on TikTok, is to grow your retention rate. So he has a great retention graph, and this helped TikTok boost his content to people that like that more. So this brings us to a reaction video. Everybody loves a great reaction video, especially if it's relatable to them. So for example, you can do one where your mom reacts to it, like that one video where there's the moms that are listening to the music.
Turn that off!
Nobody but.
Like that's just funny, and people love watching that just to see other people's reactions. So if you could make that very short and sweet and really funny, then that will get you a lot of views. People will then send it out and engage with it more, and then that will also help boost it. This one you have to be very, very, very careful with, and it's controversial videos. Now, the thing with a controversial video is that it could either be one way or the other. It can either be the best video that you'll ever make, or it could just be the worst video that you ever made. For example, I made one about my American Express card and how it got me into the private lounge or whatnot, and that one got a pretty decent amount of views, but it was rather controversial because I made it seem like I was having to suffer in the economy area, which isn't true. The first class business lounge isn't that much nicer. You just get a lot of free food and all that different perks and whatnot. It created a little bit of a controversy in the comments, and that is more engagement. So whenever somebody dislikes your video or likes your video or leaves a crappy comment, don't get discouraged. That is literally just free engagement. So you can just say, thank you haters for liking my video and help boosting it to the algorithm. So some controversial opinions that you might want to stay away from are political or anything else that's in the news. I find that this can be very bad for a channel because TikTok doesn't like that and they don't really want to spread that or spread misinformation about news or different other things to people. I'm going to give you a very good secret into absolutely blowing up your TikTok account. Do you remember how I said retention rate and retention graphs? Well, let me tell you a little trick in your scripting that you can create. Now, when you're writing your script, you're going to want to put the end at the start. Let me say that again. You're going to want to put the end at the start so it flows seamlessly. So for example, you'd be like, and that's why the iPhone got rid of the charger. Now, where I'd cut that off is iPhone got rid of the charger. I put in the middle what I'm going to say in the middle, and then at the end I'd put that's why. So when it loops around, it's like Apple got rid of the charger. Apple got rid of the charger because whatever. And that's why Apple got rid of the charger. You know what I'm saying? So then people will watch more of your video. So if you want to learn how to edit like that, we're going to hop into my computer and I'm going to show you how I did that. Now we are in my computer, and this video that I have pulled up here is actually the Elon Musk video that I posted, which also got a lot of views because I did a little bit of trend hacking with Elon Musk's name and his popularity. So that helped me get a lot of views on this particular video. So now if you see here, I started out like this. I'm gonna play the clip for you. Elon Musk makes $333 million every 24 hours. This means that he can buy 11,000 Rolexes, 1,100 Lamborghinis, 5 private jets, or 333 $1 million homes. Did you know that? So do you notice how I said, did you know that? Now that is actually the original clip right here. So if you look, if I move this up to the front here and play it again, know that Elon Musk makes 300. See how seamless that was? Now when I cut that and then I move that to the end, then it will loop around in the TikTok player and it will sound as if it's continuing as it ended, which would be true, I guess, because it was technically the same clip. And if you also notice here, I have a whole bunch of like popping noises, whooshing noises, zoom in, zoom out. That helps keep people intrigued and gives you a longer retention rate, which is what we're here to do. So adding captions as well, because people tend to read them as they pop up. That will help increase your retention rate as well. So keep that in mind. Try all different types of editing things, you know, make pops, bubbles, just try different little editing tricks. Those are basically the fundamentals that you need to be aware of when making a TikTok video. The secret recipe to actually making this a very good success for you is a little medley of everything. You need a little bit of engagement, a little bit of followers, a little bit of shares, you know. The retention rate basically is the glue that glues it all together. And then that is how you will get millions and millions and millions of views. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.